What's up, y'all? It's your boy CJ, SwaggCeejay. Welcome to another episode of CJTV. I'm gonna make this very brief. There's a video that leaked out, that went viral. It's a Spring Valley High School. That's a school that a situation went down, and unfortunately, it was between a deputy and a student. The deputy, his name is Ben Fields. He's a police officer there. And then there was a young student. I'm not going to give you too much of what I found out. I want y'all to find out for yourself. But as I was watching the video, what had happened was, when I first seen it, the cop just grabbed her from her seat, put her hand around her neck, threw her down onto the floor, and then he picked her up and literally threw her across the room. And when I was looking at that, I was in total shock, and I was so upset that all my inner feelings just came out onto the keyboard. I was just going crazy. I believe there's some things maybe I shouldn't have said, to the point where the video looks like it has been taken down or somebody removed my comments. But I do have a little bit of change of heart, only because, you know, there's a 50-50 situation. I do feel like that the young girl, when they told her to get off the phone, she refused. And, you know, it's just a lot of things that a lot of people fail to understand. Is that these young kids, I'm not gonna lie, they're badasses. You know, they do whatever they want, they act whatever they want to act, they say whatever they want, and they feel like there is no consequences whatsoever. And I guess she was trying to show that, and unfortunately it didn't go very well for her. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you the whole story and all this bullcrap. I mean, we all know that these kids, they're not being raised by their parents. They're being raised by their friends. What they see on TV, the music they listen to, you know. So they try to fit in, and by fit in, they think that, hey, you know, I'm cool. I'm a part of the society. And it's really sad to see. And my heart's still going out for the young girl, and I feel like that the cop did use excessive force. It was a little bit too much. I mean, I do agree with the beginning of it where he grabbed her and threw her to the floor, but the whole dragging thing was ridiculous, and I think that's what triggered everybody and made the video the way it was. If he didn't do that, if he would have just thrown her to the floor and tried to just handcuff her or did something else or called another officer in, you know, I feel like that it wouldn't have went out the way it did. But the whole thing is throwing her. I mean, that was totally ridiculous. And I believe that the consequences have been justified. His actions has been justified. And supposedly Wednesday, maybe last week, he lost his job. He was fired. Some people don't believe that should have happened. A lot of people believe that what he did was right. He should have done that. I mean, everybody got their own, what they feel like what should have happened, but I feel like that it was totally ridiculous. All that extra stuff was not called for. I do understand that, you know, she failed to follow the rules when they say, hey, get off the phone, get off your phone. You know, I do understand that part. And there are consequences for your actions, and I felt like the first part, when she got thrown to the floor, you know, that was understandable. Like, I was like, yo, like, you know, it happened. The cop is right there. Like, do what the cop say. But the whole thing throwing, I think that was totally uncalled for. Also, I learned more about the deputy Ben Fields. I've heard that he had an incident a while back about another excessive force, but it was a different situation. I'm not going to give you any details of what I found out, because what I found, it could be untrue, or some things I may not know, so I'm not going to say anything about it. I will say this: we need to stop blaming everybody for our actions. there's consequences for your actions. You know, these kids, they do whatever they want to do. You know, they don't listen to anybody. And they just want to act like they're all bad, and then all of a sudden everybody want to feel sorry for them. You know, I do feel sorry for a little bit because I feel like that excessive force was really uncalled for. He should not have done that, and that's why I'm still angry by that. But I also feel like that, dude, you know, you're a kid. When you get older, there's rules. You have to comply. You can't do whatever you want. If the cops say don't do that, don't do that. Don't go over there. Whatever the cops tell you to do. You don't have to just be cops, just authority in general. You know? And I believe that it does start at home, with the mom and the father at home, or whoever raising you and telling you, hey, you can't do that, you shouldn't do this, stop doing this, or whatever it may be, you do it. But no, unfortunately, they want to do the total opposite. So anyway, that's what I feel about what have happened, and I mean, you know, it's just one of those situations. It happens all the time. I do understand that. But I just think that we need to focus on what's right. And what's right is follow instructions, do what the authority tells you to do, but also don't take your authority and use it for your own benefit. Alright? A lot of people use it for themselves. And that's what I feel like the cop done. The cop did what he was supposed to do at a certain point, but he just went too far. That's called excessive. And the girl, she didn't follow instructions, so there's consequences. So I got a little change of heart as I was watching the video and listening to what people got to say. And some people have some good points, some people don't. And y'all probably feel the same way about me about this video. Anyway, it's your boy CJ, SwaggCeejay. Follow me on Twitter, add me on Facebook. And please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's SwaggCeejay, spelled with 2 G's. We out of here. Peace.